Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Coach KoKo and I love volleyball. So much so my channel's filled with tips, tricks, hacks, and anything you could ever need to know about volleyball. So today I'm talking about men's versus women's volleyball. And there are some key differences that you can see between the games. And the first one I'm talking about is serving style. So in men's volleyball, it is very common to see jump serves more than any other type of serve. There are different types of serves that are used, but jump serves are the most common. Now, however, on women's volleyball, the jump float is much more common. If you watch professional level women's volleyball or collegiate level women's volleyball, you'll see the jump float quite a bit, and that's because it's very popular. However, just like men's volleyball, there are the appearance of jump floats, and power serves are much more common. So you can see a lot of different serves, but those are the ones that are most commonly seen. Now, every single team has a different offensive strategy, and this doesn't just vary between men's and women's volleyball, but it really varies between each team and level. However, in women's volleyball, you tend to see longer rallies with more defensive play, and that's why sometimes they think that women's volleyball is exciting because the games can tend to last a little bit longer because the rallies are longer. However, for men's volleyball, it's really exciting because it's just hard power hits, and you can see some really spectacular types of plays. They have shorter rallies because the men are so tall, so powerful, and they can utilize that. So it really depends on what kind of game you want to see. Rallies in men's volleyball go very, very quickly because the players can bounce the ball. And if you don't know the term bounce, that means when you hit the ball with so much force, it pops right back up into the air. So you can see that a lot in men's professional level volleyball. Also, both of the teams are able to utilize plays and different offensive strategies, and they are seen often. So you really have to watch both types of volleyball to kind of see the different perspectives of offensive strategies and be able to understand how to find the offensive strategy for your team. Both of them are competitive, so don't forget that. Now, we also can see a mix of defensive strategies. Now, just like before on the offensive strategies, men have harder blows that women volleyball, and their passes can come down so quickly that sometimes you can see the libero or back row players literally fall to the ground or dig so hard that their legs just give out. That's because the ball comes so hard. At the end of this video, you're going to see one of the hardest hitters that I've seen, and he plays for Brazil, so I want you to check that out. Also, the players are so tall, and that contributes to the faster spikes. Now, in women's volleyball, you see a lot of blocking and defense. So a lot of teams prioritize defense over offense initially, and that's why the rallies can tend to go a little bit longer. So the main priority in men's volleyball is to win by offense, which you can see with just boom, boom, boom. It's so quick. For women...
Yan with serve. Robinson now. A chance for China to try and get something, and they get 8-6. Ding Xia serving. That's a bit close to the net. And there's the...
Wouldn't it be nice to be so talented that you can back row hit all the way from the back row, but it still come down like a front row hit? Yeah, you see that a lot in men's volleyball. Often during these games, you can see back row players like the libero, who often is the shortest person on the team, still nail it like it's coming from the middle, and that's crazy. But you see back row attacks in both women's and men's volleyball, which is awesome because I like that everybody gets the opportunity to hit, which is why I always tell you guys to make sure you're a well-rounded player. Now, often in women's volleyball, you can see a multitude of types of hits: roll shots, tips, pushes, swings, and dumps. Now, it is very strategic. You often see a lot of attacks by hitting and spiking. However, you can see a lot of roll shots, tips, dunks, dinks, all of that because it's a very strategic game. They're placing the ball where players are not. And you can see that a lot in women's volleyball. Now, you can see that in men's volleyball as well. However, like I said before, men's volleyball tends to be very power-based, which means that you see a lot of powerful hits and attacks, and that's what you see a large percentage of the time. However, my coach told me once that if you have a swing on it, swing. However, it's important to be able to use the court and look around so that way you can get the best way to get a point. So even if you have a swing, swing, but even if you have a swing, be smart about your swing. A smart player is a great player.
I said let to Lake Up. Hannah didn't That will stay in play. It could be a swing here. Oh, is he going to stay in play? Brilliant from Ketsurakis. Free ball for the USA. Ooh. Shoji nearly getting in the way of Anderson.
Last but not least, vocalization. Women's teams tend to be louder, calling the ball mine, and more aggressive using voice.
Reception. Lucky to get away with this, China. They may not get away with it. Holter sends it backside, and then can't find a winner herself. Now, Zhang. Brilliant rescue from Robinson.